You're live. I'm live. This isn't right. Is this right? Is this how you do it? Is it like this?
Yeah, like that.
Yes. People watching are like, why is she doing that? Does she have your attention? Katie's over here. Katie's over here doing that. Katie does that. Katie does this. Post stuff of me. Okay, 26 years. Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I don't know what that sound is. All right. Also, you guys, I forgot. We need to do, okay. I'm gonna take a breath for a second. We have the tickets because we need to do a drawing tonight for everybody. So for being here, because hey, guess what? YouTube, we've got people live and in person here for real. So how about, since the tickets are buried and we don't want that, if you just pass a business card to Cece, and then we're gonna do a drawing at the end. Not in front of everybody, but I want everyone to see how cute it is. It's Be Grateful.
Aww.
Or write your name on the back because I am for this incredible business opportunity. All right, I'm gonna get going and get this thing going, okay?
Sure.
So, wait, about 20 minutes, okay? Might be less, might be more. I have now gotten just so you know, YouTube, I've gotten my entire audience now scrambling in their purses, like, let's make a deal. Do you have this? Do you have that? So they're used to hearing me, so that's okay. All right, I'm excited to share my journey. I know we have people watching live. I know we're gonna have people watch the playback, which I'm very, very grateful for. And I have a very happy room full of people here that are smiling at me. So I wanna make sure I keep acknowledging our real life people. Okay, and don't run past like the dog because that will be very, Cece will run past like the dog. No, you won't. She's like, no, Mom, keep going. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so 26 years ago, couldn't have imagined, and I wanna tell you what happened 25 years ago and 8 months. That's actually what I'm gonna tell you, is that I'm driving down the freeway on my way to my senior sales director's home to pick up some photos from a photo shoot. And this incredibly rude guy cuts me off on the freeway. Very rude, just incredibly rude. So I, being the strong personality that I am, I did it back. And it's okay, because back then, you know, it was a little safer maybe than it is now. I don't know, probably not a good idea. But he followed me and he told me he was sorry and I married him. So that is one reason why I am so incredibly grateful for this business. That's also a sign of a good speaker if you start with a funny story. Or you start off so weird that people are like, should I keep watching her? She's kind of like a train wreck. Should I watch her? Because I can't really look away. Yes, you can keep watching me. Okay. Okay, now actually I know he is watching, so now I'm gonna, okay. All right, Terry Mack. All right, so that is one reason why I'm incredibly grateful, which is what I put in my description of this video tonight that we're doing. Another reason that I wanted to do this, and I actually posted on big Facebook, like my friend Katie just said, that I was gonna go live and do this. I have never done this before. I have never gone live and suddenly started speaking in front of potentially, well, I got 154 subscribers, so I mean, it could be, they could, you know, there could be 10 of them on watching, or 4. I mean, I don't even know. But I'm excited to do this because I'm also going to replay it for people. But why I said that I was going to do it and why I posted it on big Facebook is because it is scaring me out of my mind to do, and I'm continuing to show people that every day you can grow and you can have courage and confidence, because my mission on this earth, on this planet Earth, is to positively impact and influence future generations. It's to lead, support, and encourage women to become the courageous and confident person God created them to be. And it's to use my gift of prayer and compassion and lift others and raise them to Jesus, bring them to Jesus. That's my goal. That's what I'm on this earth for. So if I'm doing that and saying that, but I'm not actually doing the new things that would allow me to actually become that person also, then what kind of leader am I if I'm not stepping out and scaring myself out of my mind also? Now, we've only been going for 5 minutes, and I already wish I could take back 4.5 minutes of what I said. Okay? I do. I really wish I do. I'm gonna go back and look at it and go, why did you say that? Why did you say that? Why do you keep saying that? Stop saying say that. Okay, anyone can do this. And 26 years ago, I went to an event, and it was actually November 9th, 1996. Because I said no that day, I said yes the next day, and we had to mail in the beauty agreements because that's what we did then. And on November 15th, my beauty agreement was accepted by the company. So 6 days prior to that, I went to an event. I looked on, thank you, Google Calendars to help me figure that out. And I went to this event scared. My cousin invited me to this event. I didn't want to go, but I'm accountable. She asked me to. I said I would. It was a very fancy breakfast with very fancy people. Judy McCoy, my now Senior National Sales Director Emeritus, was speaking, and now National Sales Director Emeritus Nancy Moser Hogan was also speaking. Two women that I so value and look up to. And there at the front of the room, at the beginning of the breakfast, was about 30 women that are sales directors or leaders in the company. And that's what I am now. But then I was just a scared single mom going through divorce of a 2-year-old thinking, get me out of here. These people are way too happy. They're surely going to ask me if I want to do this. They're going to force me to stay here. They're probably going to lock the doors, and I don't want anything to do with this. Okay, so why is it bad to be in a room full of happy people? It's not. In case you're looking for an answer, there is no answer. It's not bad to be in a room full of happy people, okay? So I looked at these about 30 professional women at the front of the room. And they were classy and they were dressed. And there was this one that was in a lime green or chartreuse, if you know those fancy words, suit with spiky hair. 1996, like she was out there because people didn't do that. She was ahead of her time. And I was like, wow, I wonder if I could ever look like her or any of those people up there. No, you can't. What are you thinking? You could never do that. In my head, out of my head, not going to do that. So I proceed to be part of this event and listen, and there's 200 women and there's drawings and people are happy and we're eating food and we're having a great time. And it gets to the end and our national sales director says, the person who brought you is going to ask you, is there any reason why we couldn't get you started? And I'm thinking, I remember you guys specifically sitting there in my head, don't ask me, 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 don't ask me. She didn't. My cousin, I love her so much. She started just fixing her lipstick because she was just a little scared to ask me. And it's okay. She can be scared. But my senior director, now my senior sales director, wasn't afraid and asked me, is there any reason why we couldn't get you started? And I lied right to her and said, I'm working on my marriage, and so I can't do this right now. Which, okay, even if that was true, would not be a reason I couldn't start a Mary Kay business and have a new life. Okay, that would not be a reason. But I was lying because I actually knew that things were already moving into the direction of being a divorce complete. So I lied. So bold-faced liar might as well have been written on my forehead. But she's smart, and so's my consultant, who was my cousin, because she had told her in advance what my situation was. So ever so sweetly, Marie was like, well, no time will ever be perfect, and when you're ready, we'll be here. And I was like, oh, that's a good one. To this day, I still remember, no time will ever be perfect, we're ready. And I was like, no time will ever be perfect. Who says that? Well, we do. We say it because it's true. So one of the things I remember going home thinking, and actually I was going to work, and I said I had to leave 30 minutes early so that they wouldn't make me be stuck there. Okay, we don't make people be stuck at anything. Okay. I was managing my mom's retail store at the time. I got to work and I said, Mom, I might want to do this. And she's like, okay, you'd be great. And I'm like, I'm gonna think about this. I don't know if I could do it though. Okay, whatever, do what you want, you'd be great. How does she know if I'd be great? Because she's my mother. Okay, she said I'd be great, so I believed her. And that event gave me the courage to move forward and say, okay, I'm gonna do this. And I did not think I could sell cosmetics. I did not wear a lot of makeup, and I was not this. I am so proud of this. I am so proud of this. I am so proud to be able to lead the Courage Nation family of Mary Kay women that we have, to lead my daughter, who was then 2 and is now 28. Okay, just come in and come out. Just do it, because people are watching and they're gonna wanna know who she is. Because there she is, wearing her beads. Okay, yes.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you. So, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna let her sit there. Okay, I'm just gonna let my mother, my cute little mother, sit there. We'll post pictures of her in the comments. Okay, she's amazing. Amazing. So I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna do this. I live with my parents. I don't know if I can do it. I had never sold cosmetics. I was working at my mom at her retail store, but see, people were coming in to buy the things that were already at the store. So when someone sells, they tell me that they couldn't sell, I remind them that in Mary Kay that we offer a service. So it's never been about the lipstick. It's never been about that. It is the service that we offer and what we do for the confidence of women and courage, because I didn't have any of that. But I've got a lot of it now. And I do believe it's because of the Holy Spirit in Mary Kay that is why I'm turning out how I'm turning out. You know, you always hear people say FOMO, fear of missing out, right? I don't mind if people have FOMO, but I'm more a fan of JOBY, the joy of being included. And in my 23 years now of being a leader in the company, I love that is what our Mary Kay family is all about, is the joy of being included. When people come to our events, they don't know if someone's been in for a minute or a million years. They don't know if someone like my mother is selling so much product that Mary Kay can hardly keep up making it because my mother sells it all, okay? Or if someone purchases products for themselves and their family and they order once a year. You don't know when you come to our events because it doesn't matter, because we love everyone the same. So people will often tell me they don't know if they could do what I do, and I say, you don't have to do what I do. This is my career. I probably couldn't do what you do all day either. Okay? Fair, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so most people, when they start a Mary Kay business, decide that they're just looking for a little thing on the side. Now, you guys, Forbes magazine is going to tell you side things are the secure things. Your future is secure if you work for yourself. We're in business for ourselves, not by ourselves. And our culture and our community is truly what separates us from other direct selling companies, I believe, or other opportunities that are out there. There are women in our Mary Kay family. We call them family because I consider them family. I just asked the room prior to this how long some of our Mary Kay family has been with us. Now, I believe this is a total tribute to the Mary Kay business opportunity because of how long people stay with us. So just in this room, we have women that have been in 11 years, 21 years, 5 years, 3 years, 10 years, 25 years, 3 years, 5 years, and 2 or 3 more years, just in this room alone. My mother was my very first team member in March of 1997. She was part of my car winning team, the very first car that I earned in Mary Kay. And I have 2 other women on my team that are still on my team from those days when I earned my very first car in Mary Kay, a 1997 Grand Am. Oh, Cece was 3. I put her in the driver's seat first, and I just sat and cried. So from going from, I don't know if I could do it, I don't know if I could look like that, I don't know if I could act like that, to in a year, because I was focused on 3 things: flexibility, money, and the priorities that Mary Kay offered of faith first, family second, and career third. Those are the 3 things that I was looking for to raise my daughter, but I didn't know that it was going to be in a Mary Kay package. I didn't have a sign around my neck that said, please sign me up for Mary Kay. It was the opposite. I had already said no twice, to my cousin and to someone else years prior to that. So that's not the sign I had around my head. What I had around my head was, I need flexibility for my daughter, I need money for my daughter, and I want to raise her with God first, family second, career third, because that's already how I was living my life. And it was the Mary Kay opportunity that was able to provide that for me. Yes. So you can't give what you don't have. And I got confidence at 30 that my daughter got at 3. I'm going to repeat that. I got the confidence at 30 that my daughter got at 3. So when my daughter actually decided she wanted to step into leadership with Mary Kay, first of all, when she signed up when she was 18, I was thrilled. And I didn't make her. And we're always clear that we tell people that. She willingly signed on her own. I didn't beg her or anything. Growing up, she was, when she was little, she'd dress up at the Mary Kay lady. And then when she was older, I don't know if I'm going to do that, Mom. And I'm like, that's okay. Please do it someday, but okay, whatever. That's fine. Okay. Well, she did. She did it through college. She actually partially paid for a trip to Italy. Were you a freshman or a sophomore? Sophomore in college, partially paid for a trip to Italy that she went to with school with her Mary Kay earnings. So can you do this anywhere? Yeah. Do you need to do a lot? No. You can do as much or as little as you want because we don't have sales quotas. So she did what she wanted to. I wanted a career. I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I was looking for what else can I do besides work retail. Okay. So my daughter decides a few years ago she wants to take Mary Kay full time, which of course I am. Whoo, yes, please. Okay. So 3 years ago, Cece became a leader in the company, a sales director. And I could not have asked for anything better. I could not have asked for more, Cece. I mean, yes. Okay. She, on the cusp of becoming a leader, we go into a pandemic. And she is now leading from her home the last couple of years. Now we're coming in and out, right? But what we discovered is that because of the skills that she had learned so young, because of the women that she has been surrounded with for 25 years, women that I consider my family. Maggie Fortman, who's been with me since she was a sophomore in high school, college, because you have to be 18 when you join Mary Kay, just so you know. Sophomore in college, okay, influenced Cece. Then Maggie had a daughter that Cece now influences, and we continue to pass down this influence that we so desire. Okay, so Cece has developed this leadership, and because she was raised by a confident mother, she is a confident daughter. And so it's taking me longer in my journey to get where I want to go yet, and she's going to be able to move more quickly because she saw a confident mom do this business, right? And even when I was scared out of my mind, that's how you grow. So when people say they're too shy, there is no one I know walking around going, I am so shy and I want to stay that way. No one says that. They're like, I can't do Mary Kay because I'm shy. Well, do you want to stay shy? I said that to my first Offspring sales director, Andrea Gracie Elming, when she was my waitress. Do you want to stay that way? She's like, well, no one wants to stay that way. Well, let's give you a safe environment to grow. Sometimes people don't come to our events because they think we're going to be judgy, and we're not. We're the least judgy people. We're the least judgy group of women that you will ever come across is a room full of Mary Kay ladies, okay? We love everyone. We embrace everyone, and that's our goal. So lastly, this was going to be really good, so I'm going to think of it. It's going to be so good how I'm going to wrap this up. It's so good. It's going to be so good. You just hang on there, YouTube. It's going to be so good how I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to wrap this up so good. I don't know where I'm going. Yes, I do. I thought of it. Okay, it will come to me. You know why? Because I have positive thinking. Okay. It has, so I'm a Gen Xer, when do all the math on that. Okay, so that means most people my age-ish, okay, are working until they retire and they can't wait. And they're counting it down, and only 5 more years, and only 10 more years, and only this many more days, and only this, and only this, and only this. And they're miserable. They might love their job, but they're miserable. I know a lot of people that love their job, but are miserable all day long. They're on meetings that are endless. They're talking. They have a meeting with someone. They walk out of their office, and that person's talking behind their back. Okay, I'm going to tell you how old I am. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. Can I? I know I'm not those numbers. Okay, I thought I had a 5 in here. I don't. Okay, I'm none of those numbers. Okay. But I'm old enough to have a 28-year-old daughter, okay? And what I know is that people my age are not excited about what they do anymore. And I am. I'm just like getting going, people. I'm getting going. Those of you that are my clients, I'll be your beauty consultant for at least 10 more years. Okay. So you're good. Okay. And if then after that, my daughter will have you. So you'll be in good hands. Okay. I'm just getting ramped up. We are building clients and team members all around the United States. Our team is in 12 states, and I'm so proud of that. We just opened Tennessee and Kentucky are our two latest states, okay? Very exciting. Two amazing people, Lisa and Ann, my name, Lisa Ann.
Oh my gosh.
Two new people, okay? It's awesome. So what are you doing at this point in your life that all day, every day you're complaining and hating what you do? The positive influence, the positive way to think with my life and with my friends and how I talk to people is one of the biggest joys and one of my biggest accomplishments is now automatically thinking that something's going to work out instead of that it isn't. And instead of getting mad in traffic, why are you people getting so mad in traffic all the time? Why are you letting traffic ruin your day? Stop it. You decide what you want your day to be. Don't give someone else that power. You're literally giving a stranger power over how you want your day to be. Stop doing that. Okay. So when people think it's too late to start something new, it's not. My newest team member is 64. My one before that was 69. My one before that was 27. My mother is a grandmother of adult grandchildren, and she is killing it in this business. You're never too young either, because we also have a new 18-year-old that has joined our team. 18. Grace is 18. Yes. 18 or 19 when she started. Yes. Maggie was 19 when she started her business. Cece was 18 when she started our business, and anywhere in between. And you're a professional, or you're a stay-at-home mom, or you're a college kid, or you're just someone that's wondering what you're going to do next. Women are looking for community right now, and women are lonely. Mothers of stay-at-home children. Stay-at-home children. Yep, the stay-at-home children. Yep. Mothers of littles are the number one lonely group of people right now. I even hate saying that out loud. And the second loneliest group is women 16 to 25. We need to fix that. Come to the pink side, people. Join the pink bubble. That's what we want. So, lastly, our Go Give spirit and the golden rule is one of the things that I've loved about our business for so long. Mary Kay created this company. Mary Kay Ash, the woman, created this company on the golden rule and the Go Give spirit. That's why we always ask you if you have a beauty consultant before we sell you something, because we want to make sure if you're being taken care of by somebody else, that we refer you back to someone else. A lot of people are going to watch this video. A lot of people that are not my clients are going to watch this video. And you may not buy your Mary Kay from me. You go back to your lady that you have. You go back to your chick, your girl, your whatever you call her, Mary Kay lady. I'm honored to be a Mary Kay lady. You go back to her and you say this, I watch this lady and I think I might want to do what you do. Or I watched this lady and her skin looked really good for whatever age she thought maybe she was. And I want my skin to look like hers too. Awesome. If there is another direct selling company that is doing that, you'll have to tell me what it is. Because I've been approached by a lot of companies to do a lot of parties and buy a lot of products for years. And no one has ever actually asked me, are you already working with someone? So the Go Give spirit is alive and well. Building our faith is something that we have loved doing. And I am honored that in my business, I can talk about my faith if I want. And no one's going to yell at me, and no one's going to fire me, and no one's going to say, you can't talk about that here. If you want to hang around some amazing women, you need to start wearing some Mary Kay products, and you need to join our team, hey? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, they say yes. They say yes. Okay. Legal might not like all of my words today, so I hope that I'm not recording this for legal. So this is just Lisa Cadillac Mac telling you my experience with what I have learned in the last 26 years. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I am so glad I kept going, even when I didn't want to. I'm glad I did. And I'm so honored that 26 years later, I love what I do. I love what I do. I hope that you love what you do too. And if you don't, I hope you find something that makes you feel as amazing as I feel doing this business. Thank you.